be?
Marib is a village in Syria.
Then the Neo-Templars are ahead of us. Klausner beat me to it.
You're not thinking of going there yourself, are you?
Why not?
These guys are crazy and dangerous. That reminds me, you should leave the gem here.
Okay. What about the tripod?
I'll send it back to Andre, anonymously.
I can't believe we're still playing as the guy and not her. Like, she should be more involved in this. Then why are we... I don't get it. I thought she was the main character. Anyway, we're going to Syria. What else did I have to say? No, that's about it.
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
So we've got this part, except for the sword and the bow. Which one is Syria? Not sure actually. That looks like Syria.
There's a guy working on a loom.
More than anything, but
a knight with a crystal ball. The knight scroll bears a phrase in Latin. Through
that might be a lens though. Or that might be the
looking
lens.
At her reflection in but the there's a gap between.
Alright, so let's get out of here. Are we gonna do anything else here? No, yes, no, yes, no. Here, shake my hand.
Hey Nico, shake hands with me.
No chance, Buster.
Okay.
Do you think I should go to Marib?
Syria is a long way, Georges.
I guess we're going to Syria. But before we do that, let's see if the tripod's back yet. Nope. I guess it's off to Syria. It's not really a long way, I mean we're still in Europe. See, it's only a few hours. That's interesting. There's a cat behind me.
The cat was an ugly brute who looked like he owned the joint.
Maybe he does. That's interesting.
It was the sort of bell you see in hotel receptions. Kind of unexpected here. The stand was being watched by a young boy, maybe 12 years old.
Does he speak English?
Hey there, young fella. Speaky you the English?
Oh no, don't.
Speaker you the Anglais?
Don't do that.
Parlez-vous anglais?
Yes, si, and indeed oui, and rather better than you by the sound of it. My name is Nijo. Welcome to my grand emporium of quality merchandise.
Good. Quality. Do you know Templars?
Does the word Templar mean anything to you?
Templar. Ah, Templar.
Yeah, there were those assholes who were in the Crusades.
Why, yes, of course.
It does?
Yes. This splendid series of books by Mr. Leslie Chatteris, featuring the roguish Mr. Simon Templar.
Great. That's a real help, Nijo. Anything else?
The Saint television program, featuring Mr. Roger Moore of the quizzical eyebrow, and a stick man with a halo. Bing!
Come on, guy. The Templars, the Crusades, they tried to conquer the Holy Lands.
So all Templar means to you is Roger Moore.
I only watched it for the stick man with the halo. Bing! He was better animated.
So I'm correct in saying that the word Templar doesn't mean much to you.
Well, there was the Order of Knights who were wiped out in an Inquisition in 1312, I suppose.
That's them. What else do you know?
Just how much information do you think there is on a Trivial Pursuit card?
A what?
From the medieval edition. We had it on the stand a couple of years ago. Ask me what a feuter is. Go on. I know all this stuff.
Never mind. Okay, forget about the Templars for a minute. What do you know about knights?
Like the Crusaders, they came to the east on an insane
That's more like
and
it.
pointless mission. They sacrificed thousands of lives, including their own, for insensate pride. How anyone can find them romantic confounds me.
That's more like it.
So, this is your stand?
Oh, yes, sir. Though stand does not begin to do it justice. The finest in this bustling metropolis.
This is a bustling metropolis?
Well,
Yes.
not per se, no.
I mean, it seems just as bustling as Paris or Ireland or Spain, you know?
How much are those books there on the shelf?
Have you any Syrian pounds?
I think I might have a couple of Irish pund.
Then they're too expensive for you, sir.
Funny.
You speak very good English.
Thank you, sir. I learned from tapes that my uncle procured.
Oh, a language course.
No, sir. Jeeves and Wooster. Gussie, Fink, Noto, Aunt Agatha, Watho.
That's not a very friendly cat you got there, Nijo.
No, sir. It is a very unfriendly cat.
Why do you keep it?
Oh, it's not mine. It just rests where it pleases. And today, it pleases to rest there. As Kipling would say, it is a cat that walks by itself.
Fiercely independent.
And it smells.
Huh. Well, how would you like a soggy tissue?
What do you make of this?
A man-sized double-ply tissue stained with Bestheimer's number 12 white pancake grease paint, apparently.
Wow, he knows. Cool. Okay, now shake my hand.
Here, shake hands, Nijo.
I'd rather not, sir.
Damn it.
Have you seen this man before?
No, sir. I'm glad to say. Cold eyes.
This plaster was very useful in Ireland.
Really? Your fund of travelers' tales never ceases to enthrall me.
Look at this. A lifting key as used by Parisian sewer workers.
Calais, Calais, sir. I must remember this day for posterity. My grandchildren will be fascinated.
Oh, let's ask him about this.
What do you make of this?
Well, beyond the obvious, very little. That pattern seems very familiar, though.
Oh, come on. You don't know where this place is?
Do you know the name Merlin?
I'm afraid not, old bean.
What do you think of this, eh?
Oh, sir, what a splendid plaything. One day, when I am rich, I am going to build a world-renowned collection of brightly colored balls.
Are you serious?
In deadly earnest. People will come from far and wide to see my
Yes.
collection. The Rockefellers and the Gettys can keep their hordes of so-called fine art. But answer me this. What good is a Picasso, I ask you, if you cannot bounce it off a wall?
You may have a point.
That's pretty good.
Seriously, do you really think this thing's so great?
Take it away, you tempter.
I'll swap it for something off your stand.
Due to seasonal financial considerations, I'm afraid I cannot.
I thought you wanted this thing.
I do, sir. The stand doesn't.
Which in translation meant it's not really my stand, and I'll be in big trouble if I swap anything for something that I want myself.
Alternatively, is there any service that you require?
Not at the moment, but I'll bear it in mind.
Cool. Okay.
So long, Nijo.
Toodle peep, sir.
We can give the boy our balls and he'll do things for us. Interesting. Okay, let's look around a bit more.
It was a guess, but I figured the woman to be an American tourist. Just call me Sherlock.
That's a woman?
Embarrassed as I am to admit it, you can spot an American tourist a mile off. How did this guy make a living selling useless old machine parts in the middle of nowhere?
Aren't they guns?
The stand was hawking ancient machine parts.
Let's talk to him. Hey, where you
Hi,
from?
I was wondering whether you could help me.
Why, sure, son. Always got time for a fellow American. The name's Henderson. Dwayne Henderson.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Henderson.
Hell, boy. I'm not in the office. Call me Dwayne.
Oh, okay. Dwayne? My name's George Stobart.
What?
I saw a medieval picture of a woman. Royalty or nobility, something like that. She was looking in a mirror, but the reflection was of a man with 3 faces. What do you think of that?
I think you should be in therapy.
Do you think bulls have any significance around here?
Weird question, George. Nope, I don't think they have.
Do you mind if I ask you an odd question?
Okay, but I might not answer it.
Do you know anything about the Templars?
The Knights Templar?
Yep.
Nope. Nothing at all.
Well, you knew they were an order of knights.
What I know and what I say are 2 different things, boy. I haven't lasted as long as I have in this business without knowing that.
In this business?
Sure. The greetings card business.
Oh, please.
Oh no, is he a Templar? Okay, we'll keep talking to him so that we just make sure that he knows that you know that what's going on.
Does the image of a knight holding a crystal ball mean anything to you?
Hell no. What would a knight want with a hunk of glass?
I don't know. That's the problem.
What's wrong, boy?
It's not a crystal ball.
Gasp!
It all came together in my head. What the conspirators had mentioned losing. The strange perspective of the manuscript. It's a lens.
Gasp! Let's just tell the stranger who might be a Templar that we've just figured out that it's a lens.
Have you talked to Nijo?
Nijo? He's the youngster on that junk stand, right? Yeah, we've met him. He's a smart kid. Speaks 4 languages, and he's never had a day's formal education. He should go far. Kept trying to peddle garbage on us, though.
You're not gonna find much worthwhile around here.
I know that, and you know that. But try telling Pearl. She reckons there's antiquities in them door stands.
You're a long way from home, Dwayne.
Could say the same about you, George.
Me? Well, I'm just sightseeing, that's all.
Without a camera, kinda lags to come all this way, not take pictures. Mind if I take a picture of you, George?
What? Why?
So he can
Ow!
show all his
me.
Templar
You
friends.
don't mind, do you, George? The folks back home will be real interested.
Yeah, okay. Well, might as well keep talking to him.
What exactly do you do, Dwayne?
Didn't I say? Oh, I run a greeting card company. Yep, we're based in Cleveland, Ohio. Pearl writes the poems for her. You ought to ask her to recite some.
Where is your wife, Dwayne?
Pearl? Oh, she's around, looking for bargains.
How long have you been married, Dwayne?
Hell, must be 30 years now.
30 years? He doesn't look any more than 30 years old. Am I crazy or what? What do you think about my soggy tissue?
What do you think of this grease paint stained tissue?
You've been hanging around with actors?
Shake my hand.
Shake hands, Dwayne.
Why?
I'm just being friendly.
Let's just be friendly by keeping our hands to ourselves. Yeah?
Hey, you took my picture. I'm shaking your hand, asshole.
Have you seen this man before?
Maybe. Where'd you get it?
I just picked it up somewhere.
Sure. I'm always picking up photos of complete strangers and then asking around.
He's a Templar.
Ow! Damn it!
There. I've got another picture of a complete stranger. Maybe I'll ask around about this one.
Look, I've got some plaster of Paris.
Yeah? And I've got a picture of me shaking hands with George Bush. Of course, that was back in '76.
What do you make of this?
A manhole lifting key. So?
Hey, how come you recognize it?
Hey, how come you're carrying it?
Yeah, well, let's just drop the subject, shall we?
I'm not actually this stupid, right? In real life, I wouldn't be talking to him.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Do you know the name Merlin?
Nope.
What do you think of this?
It's a ball. Big deal.
Alright, bye.
Okay, well, I'll see you around, Dwayne.
Count on it, George.
Oh, he's a Templar.
It was a guess. Just call me... Hello. I was wondering whether you could help me.
Why, hi there, handsome. What can I do for you?
Hi, my name's George. I was just...
Well, it certainly is delightful to meet you, George.
I was...
My name's Mrs. Henderson, but you can call me Pearl, I'm sure.
Okay, Pearl. I was...
So nice to meet a friendly American face so far from home.
Pearl?
Yes, dear?
I was just wondering if you could help me.
Why, sure, precious.
What's your job, Pearl?
I've been talking to your husband, Dwayne.
Oh,
Yeah, he tells me that he runs a greeting card
Don't
company.
tell
and
him.
You write the poems that go in them.
oh, yes, indeed. I consider myself the
That's so
artist of the
stupid.
family. Tell me, George, would you like to hear one of my poems?
Sure.
Yes, go on then.
Okay then, darling, here we go. Our sympathy upon this time, when your heart